This is the Sean Hannity Show podcast.
All right, thanks, Scott Shannon. Welcome aboard. Glad you're with us. 2012, the year to defeat Obama, save America, and toll free. It's 800-941-SEAN if you want to be a part of the program. If you haven't joined the Let Not Your Heart Be Troubled Twitter army, well, you can do so. And by the way, we're in the middle of a Let Not Your Heart Be Troubled at Sean Hannity T-shirt giveaway. They're free, and we're just picking people randomly to give out T-shirts to. I got about 500 of them. But you got to join Twitter to get it, and it's at Sean Hannity if you want to be a part of our Twitter army in this important election year. You know, it's been a while since we discussed at all anything involving the shooting of Trayvon Martin and the George Zimmerman case. Now the law is working through the process, and George Zimmerman has been indicted in the case. But there's one big remaining question, and that is, where is law enforcement when it comes to the new Black Panther Party? Now, if you recall, early on, the new Black Panther Party put out a $10,000 bounty on George Zimmerman, wanted dead or alive. Remember this.
The money is going to come from the black community. We're already getting support from athletes and entertainers as we speak. By next week, we're looking forward to getting $1 million for the capture of George Zimmerman. We're going to force our government to do their job properly, and if they don't, we will. It is a very troubling time in the United States of America. We are in the era of so-called post-racial harmony with all people, but black people are being murdered all over America, and we get the same treatment time and time again. So we're saying to President Obama, you got to do your job on this one, buddy. We don't need a beer. We don't need to laugh and have a good time. Our children are dying. And so, white America, we have given you 400 years to get it right, and you still have failed black people. We're not even citizens in this country. We're still third-class citizens. And so today, as black men, we must stand up in America. We must declare to white America, time is up for you. No longer can you kill black children and get away with it. We no longer going to take the words of no good Bill Lee. We don't care who is the sheriff.
Now, if we go to Michelle Williams, this was on a new Black Panther Party conference call. She calls for the arrest, dead or alive, of George Zimmerman.
I say to everyone that is on this call right now, I'm coming out of the gates like that greyhound on that rabbit's ass. And his prize, my prize right now this evening is going to be the bounty, the arrest, dead or alive, for George Zimmerman. You feel me? To every brother, to every female, I am for violence if nonviolence means we continue postponing a solution to the American black man's problem just to avoid violence. You feel me? It's time to wake up. I don't know how else. It's in me to fight. It's in me to raise up soldiers. It's in me that every time my feet touch the ground, the state of Florida, these crackers, they scared. I'm telling you right now, I'm kind of pissed off right now that the state of Florida ain't on fire. This could not have happened in L.A. because them brothers up there are not scared to riot. This could not have happened in St. Petersburg, Florida, where the black men over there ain't scared to kill a cracker. Black Power, Brother Sean. This is Sister Michelle, Chief of Staff for Tampa, St. Petersburg, chapter of the Black Men's Party. Black Power. I just want to say to all the listeners that's on this phone call, if you are having any doubts about getting suited, booted, and armed up for this race war that we in that has never ended, let me tell you something. The things that's about to happen to these honkies, these crackers, these pigs, these pink people, these motherfucker people, it has been long overdue.
And get prepared for the war that we're in. This stuff got to boil over. And all your greats talked about there having to be bloodshed involved with revolution. True revolution means some bloodshed. So there's blood being spilled because there's a new life that is beyond this bloodshed. There's a new reality that is built upon your original African principles and spiritualities and values and norms that is beyond this bloodshed. But we got to go through it. And as the scriptures say, you got to cross it. We're going to have to cross the Red Sea. You're going to have to cross the Red Sea. I know y'all thought it was talking about some sea in some Middle Eastern part of the world. Hell no. We're talking about some blood. You're going to have to cross some blood and go through some blood and some battles. And there are those who wish they could stand in this hour to see the destruction of the devil's world and the devil's society. And I ain't talking about no dude underneath the ground with a pitchfork and pantyhose. I'm talking about that blonde-haired, blue-eyed, sometimes brown-eyed Caucasian walking around with a mindset, a demonistic mindset, and a nature to do evil and brutality.
And then we have some new stuff we'll play in just a second here, but the Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson from the group Bond, Brotherhood Organization for a New Destiny, has penned an open letter to the Attorney General, Eric Holder, calling for the arrest of the new Black Panther Party leaders, those that you just heard there that put out a bounty on the head, wanted dead or alive George Zimmerman. There were also posters that were put up all over Sanford, Florida that said the same. They're talking about, the state of Florida. They're upset that it wasn't on fire, that black men shouldn't be afraid to kill a cracker. Then we have the comments for members to get suited and booted and armed up for a race war, and referring to white people as crackers and pigs and honkies and pink people, etc. And then there's going to be a sea of blood as a result of what happened here and what they're planning to do. So where is the Attorney General at this late hour?